Hi ATPE members, I'm here to talk to you today about the 2018 Summit. As you've probably heard by now, we're going to be taking the show on the road this year to the Sheraton, Dallas, July 11th through the 13th. I have a number of things that I wanted to talk to you about, but first let's start with registration. Registration is set to open on April the 4th. As in years past, only local unit presidents and region presidents are able to certify delegates to attend the event. So on April the 4th, presidents are going to receive an email. This email is going to contain your personal link to be able to register your delegates, so you need to be on the lookout for that. That email is the only way that you can register delegates. You won't be able to access it through the website or any other way, so be on the lookout, and if you don't receive it, just give us a call and we'll be happy to make sure that you get that. And next I wanted to talk to y'all about the delegate postcard. This was just recently sent to local unit presidents. On the back side, it's going to list the number of delegates that all local units are eligible to bring to the summit. So be on the lookout for this if you haven't gotten it yet in your mailboxes. Next is housing. Housing is probably something I get the most questions about every year. This year, housing will also open on April the 4th, just like registration. There will be two ways that you can make a housing reservation. The first will be sent in the president email, the registration email that presidents are going to get. There's going to be a link in there also for you to access the online housing portal. If you're not a president but a local unit officer and you want to make your reservations, you can also go to the ATPE Summit website under the travel section, and you'll be able to make housing reservations from the housing reservations page. You can only make reservations online, so keep that in mind. And one of the best pieces of advice that I can give everyone is to be sure that you book your rooms early, especially those of y'all who are going to need several rooms. Rooms do fill up quickly, and also don't book more rooms than you actually need. When you hold more rooms than you actually need, you're actually preventing others from being able to book a room that might need it. So please keep that in mind. Another important thing is financial assistance. Financial assistance will be available to eligible local units this year, as it has been in years past. You will be able to use the fees to help offset costs for housing or registration fees, whatever works best for you. When the application and information become available, they will be posted online after April the 4th on the Summit website. So be on the lookout for more information about financial assistance. Okay, let's talk about the agenda. I'm sure everybody's wondering what's in store this year. One of the biggest pieces of feedback that we received last year on the survey was everyone was very concerned about the length of House of Delegates. It went really long last year, probably the longest that I can ever remember since I've been here with ATPE. So when we took a look at the agenda, we really did try to accommodate your concerns, and we have made some changes. This year, the event is 2.5 days. The first day is going to be dedicated to the ATP Lounge, which is where we have all of our service and discount vendors. We are hoping to get some local vendors from the Dallas area, which was something we did a little bit new last year in Austin. We got a lot of local Austin vendors, so you guys had an opportunity to shop and take something fun home with you, and we're hoping to do that again this year with some Dallas vendors. We are also adding a community service project, which we haven't done in the past. We are working to team with an organization who does this event called School Packs for Kids. It's going to be really fun. You have to compete as a team to earn supplies to fill backpacks for kids in need in the Dallas area. It's going to be limited to 100 participants. So we don't have all the details on that yet, but there will be more information coming soon. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a great way to give back to your local community while we're in Dallas. And for the fun thing for the night, besides the community service project, is Vegas night. Backed by popular demand from last year, y'all had a great time. We had a great turnout at that event, so we are going to hold Vegas night again this year. It won't be held in conjunction with another event, so you won't feel torn between the two activities. You can just go, have fun, do a little gambling without real money, and maybe earn a fun prize or two while you're there. Day 2 is going to be dedicated to the House of Delegates. So on day 2, we will have your state officer candidate speeches, region caucuses, all the HOD business, bylaws, resolutions, the legislative program. And for a little bit of fun on that night, we are bringing back the silent dance party as well. Everybody had a great time with that last year. I'm hoping for a little bit better turnout with not having the 2 dueling events going on at the same time. But we hope y'all will come back and enjoy dancing the night away after a hard day of business and HOD. Lastly, day 3 is going to be dedicated to volunteer training. We are going to be combining one big general session this year. It'll actually be the 90-day campaign in conjunction with the legal benefits that is typically taught by Diana and Donna. Everybody always enjoys that event, and so we're making it one big general session so everybody can hear all the information at one time. We are then going to have an opportunity for our attendees to get two different types of training. One will rotate around your current officer roles in local units or regions. And the second session breakout will be centered around building successful local units. Then we're going to wrap up the event and celebrate all of your fellow leaders, your fellow educators with the awards luncheon. It will be a luncheon this year, not a dinner event. Joel Zeff is going to be returning as our official MC, so I'm certain that we all have a few laughs in store. You won't want to miss it. Okay, the last thing I want to talk to you about is getting there. This has actually been one of the biggest questions that I've received from local members is, how the heck do I get to Dallas? How do I get to the hotel? It's certainly something to think about because a lot of you are probably used to coming right to Austin and going right down to the convention center. We created a page on the Summit website under the travel section called Getting There. It has many resources on the page for those of you who are considering flying. It talks about airport information with links to the Dallas Love Field Airport. It also has information about ground transportation once you get to the airport. They have shuttle services, you have taxis, you have ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft. And additionally, you can utilize their Metro Rail, the DART, as another option to get you over to the hotel from the airport. So I would strongly encourage y'all to check that out if you are feeling uncertain about what's the best way for you to get there. There's also some links on the page to the hotel's website about those of you who are considering driving. It has driving directions, so take advantage of that. I hope all of this information's been informative for you. We are really excited and looking forward to seeing all of you at the ATPE Summit in July.